Russia begging Iran for missiles? Tehran's former IRGC chief boasts Moscow now leans on Iranian drones and precision rockets. Once the pupil, now the teacher? The claim stuns military watchers. But is it reality? Or just Tehran talking tough? Iran is increasingly positioning itself as a technological leader in the Middle East, and not just in words. According to Mohammad-Ali Jafari, former chief commander of Iran's Revolutionary Guards, Moscow now relies on Tehran's missile and drone capabilities, not the other way around.
Iran received assistance from Libya and North Korea in the field of missile technology, but not from the Russians. On the contrary, they are now the ones who need our missiles and drones.
While Tehran has signed long-term security agreements with Moscow, its own missile and drone forces have advanced independently, giving it a technological edge in certain areas, particularly precision-guided systems.
It's unlikely that the Russians possess the pinpoint accuracy our missiles have. In terms of precision and technology, we are different from them.
Iran's reliance on domestic engineering is a decades-long story. Following the 1979 revolution, Iran was permitted to reverse engineer systems from Tripoli and Pyongyang. These early collaborations were pivotal in building Iran's aerospace and missile programs, but the country quickly surpassed its initial templates. Foreign input had been useful in the early stages, but our engineers quickly surpassed the models we studied. The strategic focus on missiles and drones was also shaped by Iran's calculation in potential regional conflicts, particularly with Israel. Jafari explained that while Iran's army maintained an air force, the Revolutionary Guards concentrated on aerospace, missile, and drone sectors.
At that time, it was decided that the Army's Air Force would concentrate on aircraft and defense, while the IRGC would handle the aerospace, missile, and drone sectors.
Even as Iran has modernized its air capabilities, it continues to rely heavily on Russia for fighter jets. Leaked documents suggest Iran has a €6 billion deal in place to acquire 48 Su-35 jets between 2026 and 2028, while Russian MiG-29s have already arrived as a short-term reinforcement. However, analysts note that Russia's ongoing military commitments in Ukraine have slowed deliveries, highlighting the limits of Tehran's dependence on Moscow. Meanwhile, Iranian air defenses remain vulnerable, especially after Israeli strikes destroyed its last Russian-provided S-300 systems earlier this year. Despite these gaps, Tehran's focus on missile and drone forces has proven critical. Iranian-designed drones have already been deployed in various conflict zones, and Russia has reportedly made use of these systems in Ukraine, even as Tehran denies supplying Moscow directly. The takeaway, according to Jafari, is clear. While Iran continues to engage with global partners for specific needs, its military autonomy, particularly in missile and drone technology, has reshaped the regional balance. Moscow, in many ways, now depends on Tehran's systems, a reversal that highlights Iran's growing technological and strategic clout in the region.